I want to introduce myself. My name is Charles Villasís. I have the pleasure of being your host today and talking to you about a wonderful, wonderful opportunity with a company called Go Love Life. And as the name indicates, it really is all about loving life. Now, the company is a brand new company. It's only 3.5 months old. So it is a baby that's just being born. But I like to say that it's a baby that's being born at 25 years old, if you can imagine such a thing. And the reason I say that is because we have a 25-year track record of success, thanks to these three gentlemen who are our company founders, starting with Mr. Kelly Olson here on the left. Now, Kelly Olson is a very well-known and respected person all over the world because he was one of the original founders of the Tahitian Noni Company back in 1996. So 25 years ago, he started that company. It was a huge success. It reached over 90, almost 100 countries all over the world. And that's why so many people know Kelly Olson all over the world. They know him in about 100 countries. And that's why also the demand to participate in Go Love Life has been so strong, because people want to work with Kelly Olson. He's someone who has true integrity, a person that has just a lot of experience and a lot of know-how when it comes to running a successful business. And we also have Sean Whitney here in the middle. Now, Sean Whitney used to be the vice president of the previous company of Tahitian Noni. And he was the vice president of marketing back when Tahitian Noni was in its glory days, when it was in its boom phase, right? And we really owe a lot of the success of that company to Sean Whitney. And then also we have Mr. Cody Day here on the right. Now, Cody Day was also part of the previous company. He was the person in charge of international expansion. So when I saw that he was one of the three founders of Go Love Life, I knew that this company was going to expand to many different countries very quickly, thanks to Mr. Cody Day. And the three working together is really quite a treat to just have them together again and being able to work with them. Again, they're men of true integrity. And it's really been just terrific to reunite with them again. Now, we believe in loving life. That's really our mission. We want to make sure that everybody does that. And in order to love life, I think it's very important to be able to live your best life. So what do we mean when we say live your best life? Well, sometimes it's hard to live your best life when you're stuck, right? You're stuck in a position that doesn't give you enough freedom. So we think that freedom has a lot to do with living your best life. We want you to be free. And when it comes to free, we mean creating time freedom for yourself, creating financial freedom for yourself, being able to go out on adventures and explore the world. That's always been my passion. Ever since I got into this industry, the network marketing industry, that's all I've really dreamt of doing is traveling, getting to know new people, new cultures. That's something that has always been something that's been my passion. And I think that being part of Go Love Life, I'm very well connected with that passion. And then, of course, our main objective is for everyone to have optimal health. And this is so important because our health is the most important thing. Without our health, nothing else matters. It doesn't matter how successful you are in life. If your health is failing you, then it just doesn't matter. We need to make sure that health is the number one priority. And I know that a lot of people try to be healthy. We all make attempts. But the problem is that the industry itself sometimes makes it so confusing for us. It makes it so complicated. There's so many different products on the market. Sometimes we don't even know exactly what to buy. And when we do buy them, we don't know if they're really working properly or if we really need them. I know I was one of those people that ended up buying a lot of supplements. I used to have a cabinet full of pills and supplements. And I used to take one pill for pain and one pill for inflammation and one pill for energy and one for the digestive system. And I used to take separately probiotics and omegas. And I mean, I spent a lot of money. I used to spend over $300, maybe $350 a month just on supplements for myself. And the thing was that I wasn't even sure if they were really working, because maybe I felt better, maybe I didn't. I don't know. I really didn't feel like that big of an impact. But now things are very different. Now I end up spending a lot less money. Actually I'm spending less than half of what I used to spend. And things are so much simpler now because all I do is I use 3 products. That's it. The 3 product system from Go Love Life. It's everything I need. It's everything you need. It's everything everyone needs because it's so complete. And you really do feel different. You feel an impact in the way you feel. I know that so many people now are having wonderful testimonials, and they're sharing them all over the the social media and YouTube. And it's because people are finally finding something that works, and it's simple, and it doesn't cost an arm and a leg. Because we want things to be simple, right? And that's what we're about here in Go Love Life. We want to make sure that people understand that there's really just one thing. There's one thing that you can do to look better, to feel better, and to perform at your best. And that one thing is simply just focusing on the well-being of your gut microbiome. That's it. That's all we have to do. That's the secret of good health. If we just focus on making sure that our gut is working properly, then everything else in the body improves. We get healthier. We don't have to worry about, what are we going to do for pain? What are we going to do for inflammation? What are we going to do for energy? Because it all takes care of itself when we take care of the gut. Now, when we say microbiome, what do we mean by that? Well, inside of us lives trillions of microorganisms, right? There's enzymes and there's bacteria, and there's a whole world of these living organisms inside of us. And that whole community of microorganisms is what we could call the microbiome. So when we talk about the gut microbiome, we're talking about these little bacteria that live inside of us. Now, there are bad bacteria. We've always known that. But there's also good bacteria. Science now is showing us that we have plenty of good bacteria that lives inside of our gut that we absolutely need. It is essential for us to have good health. We have to make sure that there's always plenty of this good bacteria. So it's always kind of like a little battle that goes on, the good versus the bad, right? We want to create more of the good and less of the bad. So the way this works is really simple. Every time that we eat good, healthy foods, like when we eat fruits and vegetables and herbs and everything that's just natural and organic, that's when we are going to be feeding the good bacteria in our system, and we're going to reproduce it, and it's going to grow, and it's going to dominate over the bad bacteria. So that's when we get healthy. But the opposite is also true. When we eat foods that are high in sugar, foods that are greasy foods, foods that are processed foods, that's when we're actually feeding the bad bacteria. And then the bad bacteria grows and it reproduces and it dominates over the good bacteria. And that's when we get sick. That's when the body starts to fail. That's when we get diseases like diabetes and high blood pressure and cholesterol and inflammation and even cancer. All of this is related to bad bacteria dominating our gut. So we want to make sure that we always have plenty of good bacteria. And that's where Go Love Life comes in. We make sure that that happens. Now, this is so important that even the scientists are calling the gut microbiome the second brain in our bodies. It is so important because the gut microbiome actually, it controls every function in the body. Just like the brain controls the other functions of the body, the gut does the same. But sometimes I would even argue that the gut is even more important because the gut actually affects the brain. We know that illnesses that have to do with the brain and the neural system, like dementia and Alzheimer's and mood disorders like being bipolar and being depressed, a lot of that is related to having a gut that's not functioning properly. So the gut microbiome is really the most important focus in our bodies. So when we take the Go Love Life products, everything changes. Now, this is not something that we're saying. This is something that's just out there. You can do your own research, and it's already been proven that so many different illnesses are related to a bad, unbalanced gut. For example, these are just some articles that we found on the internet, how the gut plays a role in dementia, in depression, even long-term COVID. What is long-term COVID? When you've had COVID months ago or even a year ago and you're still getting these symptoms, that's what we call long COVID. Well, now we know that that's also related to improper gut conditions, right? There's even a book out called The Gut, the Second Brain. So we have to take this seriously. And Go Love Life makes sure that we are getting all of the proper nutrition that we need. Okay. It's only a 3 product system. And what it does is it helps us create new healthy bacteria in our gut microbiome. Now, when that happens, we can say that our microbiome is healthy. And the first thing we notice is improved digestion. That's a good sign that things are starting to work better. Okay, when you have good digestion, when everything is clean, your intestinal tract is clean, then you're going to be able to absorb your nutrients better. So everything that you eat and the supplements you take, you're going to really be able to absorb them. And you're going to be getting your money's worth, actually, because you're going to actually be getting the benefit from the supplements. And also, when you have plenty of good bacteria and you have a healthy microbiome, it strengthens your immune system. Now, why is this so important to strengthen our immune system? Well, we do live now in the age of COVID. This is something that we have to live with. We have to learn to just live with COVID. It's not going away, right? It's just lingering on. And we have to make sure that we have a strong immune system, because the people that get COVID and they get extremely sick, the people that end up in the hospital, these are the ones with the very weak immune systems. Okay, so the best defense, the best protection that we have against COVID or viruses or any infections is a strong immune system. And that's exactly what happens when we create that good bacteria, when we take the Go Love Life products. When we have good bacteria and our gut microbiome is healthy, it also manufactures its own vitamins. Okay, so we don't have to spend money on all these vitamins that we buy in the store. The gut microbiome has the ability to create its own vitamins, and it helps the body heal itself. Also, when the gut microbiome is healthy, it acts as a natural antibiotic, fighting off the bad bacteria. So we can say that a healthy microbiome impacts the functions of every system in the body. That's why it helps alleviate allergies, right? It helps accelerate our metabolism, because we know that once we're in our 40s and 50s, maybe even our 30s, right, our metabolism starts to get slower, and we need help. We need to accelerate things again. It helps with our neurological function. It impacts your mood. I know that when I take the PhytoPower in particular, boy, my mood changes in a matter of like 5-10 minutes. I'm a different person. Right? It helps combat fatigue, right? It helps eliminate inflammation. Now, as many of you know, that's my testimonial. I'm very happy about that, because before I wasn't able to lift heavy weights with this right arm. This right arm used to always bother me. The shoulder and the elbow in particular used to always bother me. I had a lot of inflammation there. And now the inflammation is gone. I'm going back to the gym. I'm exercising. I'm really happy. I feel strong and young again, thanks to Go Love Life. Okay, it helps you lose weight. Now, this is not something hard to understand. When your digestion improves and your metabolism moves faster, then it's going to be easier to lose weight for everybody, right? It also helps you sleep better. A lot of people are realizing that it's happening. They're sleeping more profoundly. It helps increase your energy. It helps with your stamina. It helps with your liver and your kidney function. It protects your skeletal system. It helps the appearance of your skin. Do you know that your skin is an indicator of how well your gut is performing? When you have good, radiant, clear skin, that means your gut is healthy. When you have skin problems like acne and psoriasis and all other skin conditions, it means something's bad, something is wrong with your gut, okay? It also helps your brain and your nervous system, and it basically just helps us age healthy, because we all have to age. We just have to make sure that we're aging gracefully, right? We're aging healthy. So what happens when we buy these vitamins in the store? Well, do you know that many of these vitamins are not natural? Most of them are synthetic. That means that they're created in a laboratory, and the body is not really designed to absorb synthetic materials, right? So what happens is that the body ends up just flushing out these vitamins. They're not being absorbed. So you really are throwing your money down the drain. So here in Go Love Life, we don't look for synthetic solutions. We look towards nature for the solutions of all of our health problems, just like God intended, because I really do believe that everything that we need is already here on the earth. We just have to make sure that we find it. And that's what Go Love Life does. It helps us find these wonderful natural ingredients that help us. So they go to the gardens of the world to find all these fruits and these vegetables and these superfoods that really nourish the body. They go to the exotic markets of the world to find the healing herbs and the healing spices. They go to the remote areas of the world, and they even go to ancient sources, just like they did 25 years ago when they discovered the noni fruit. So the goal of life literally goes all over the world. We know that in every single continent, there is a contribution to the well-being of mankind. So we go to all these different countries that you see here on the map, and we find these wonderful ingredients, and there's 96 natural organic ingredients in total that go into our three-product health system. So it's very complete. It's an amazing nutritional system. It makes sure that we don't need anything. Everything is being provided for us when we use the three Goal of Life products. And all the ingredients are organic. They're all ethically sourced. And we are going to achieve three very important health objectives when we use our products. The first thing that we're going to do is we are going to introduce healthy, good bacteria into our system. Now, we do that with the probiotics that our products contain. Number two, once we've created once we've created the healthy bacteria with the probiotics, right, then we need to feed the bacteria, and we do that with prebiotics. Prebiotics is the food for the good, healthy bacteria. And number three, we're going to support that natural detox process, right? We're going to eliminate the toxins from our body and the bad bacteria. So we do this with our Goal of Life system, our three products, starting with this wonderful product called PhytoPower. I can't imagine going a day without this product. It does me so good. I really love it because it increases my energy, and it really provides me with all the nutrition that I need. Now, a lot of people don't realize this, but it's giving you a lot of different fruits and vegetables in one product, in one serving. And it's so easy to use because it's a powder. You just it comes with a little spoon inside. So you just take the scoop and you mix it in about 8 or 10 ounces of water. You could also put it in a juice if you want to, or you could make a smoothie out of it. You can get very creative with this product. As long as you take it every day, you're getting your nutrition. Now, again, it has 35 different fruits and vegetables in this one product, and you're getting a variety of different colors, because the colors are very important, right? We know that each color has a different function. For example, the green fruits and vegetables, they're very good for detoxing the body, and they help build the immune system. But did you know that the orange vegetables and the yellow fruits and vegetables, they're very good for energy? The reds, they're good for the circulatory system. And the blues and the purples, they work as anti-inflammatories, and they're very good for eliminating stress in the body. So it's very important to have that diversity. That's what we get in a PhytoPower. We also have 5 different digestive enzymes in the PhytoPower. Very important to help with our digestion, help us digest our food. We're also getting 8 key probiotics. Now, again, the probiotics are what create that good, healthy bacteria that we need. And once we've created the good bacteria, we need to feed the good bacteria with the prebiotics. And these are the sources of the prebiotics. We get them from red onion, from apple, garlic, leeks, seaweed, asparagus, right? Everything that's very high in nutrition. So you can see a lot goes into our PhytoPower product, right? Also, we have 2 other supplements. We have the liquid supplements, and these are called the Next. And we have Next Balance, which is here in the red label. This is giving us everything we need to stabilize our system. And then we have the Next Detox, which is what helps us cleanse our body. And the balance I usually take in the morning. I usually take an ounce in the morning, and it comes with a little measuring cup. So, you know, it's already in liquid form, so you don't have to pour it. You just have to pour it into your little cup. I usually pour it halfway. That's about an ounce. And then the detox I take in the evening, but I make sure that I take both every single day along with the PhytoPower. Now, why do they call these supplements Next, right? Because it's interesting that they should call them Next. Well, we have to understand that the first liquid supplement that was ever put on the market was created 25 years ago, and that was the Tahitian noni juice. And ironically, that's the same founder as Goal of Life. Kelly Olson was the person that really put that product on the market. But do you know that so much has happened in 25 years, right? There's new discoveries, there's new advancements, there's new technologies. So we call our liquid supplements next because this really is the next generation in liquid supplements. It's the next generation of botanical sources. It's the next generation of technology. It's the next vision of how the key ingredients can work together. So one of the things that we're going to find plenty of in these liquid supplements are polyphenols. Now, there's lots of nutrients that come from plants. We call them phytonutrients, right? But in particular, these polyphenols that are found in these next liquid supplements, they're very key to improve the gut microbiome health. And the polyphenols have been related to lowering blood sugar. So we all know people that are diabetics out there, right? It's remarkable how rampant diabetes is growing all over the world. They say that 1 out of every 3 people now are either diabetic or pre-diabetic. It's alarming. The statistics is alarming. So we need to tell them about our supplements because the polyphenols lower the blood sugar, right? The polyphenols in our supplements. These polyphenols also improve heart health, they improve the brain function, and they also reduce inflammation in the body. And we all suffer from some sort of inflammation, correct? So we need to make sure that we're taking our supplements. Now, one of the key ingredients in our liquid supplements is the noni fruit. Okay, just like 25 years ago when we introduced this to the market, the noni fruit is very important to us. However, I want to say that the noni fruit that we are using now with our Go Love Life products is a more potent version of the noni fruit, okay, than the one that we used 25 years ago when we started the first noni juice product, right? And that's because we use a new technology called red light fermentation. We place red light over the noni fruit for 30 days and it ferments. And after 30 days, look what happens. The polyphenols in the noni, because noni has a lot of polyphenols. It's one of the ingredients that most has polyphenols. However, the polyphenols after this red light fermentation process grow by 25%. So it's remarkable how the nutritional value of the noni is increased by this fermentation process, right? So again, we're using a stronger version of noni than we did 25 years ago. And noni is good for a lot of different illnesses. It helps with our energy levels as well. But you know, as good as noni is, it's still just one of the many ingredients that we want to put together so we create this next balanced product. We also use other superfoods like the jackfruit and the amla fruit. Sometimes amla is called the amalaki, right? And these superfoods, they help reduce inflammation in the body and they help build the immune system. We also use fruit acids in the next balance to balance the microbiome acidity levels. We also use turmeric. A lot of people know about turmeric. They use it for many different illnesses, including cancer. However, we ferment the turmeric as well, just like we ferment the noni, so that we can make the turmeric stronger. Now, turmeric is also good for circulation. In the next balance, you're also going to find purple carrot. Now, purple carrot is another one of those ingredients, just like noni, that is loaded with polyphenols to really help the microbiome. Okay, we also use blueberry for anti-aging, the red grape for the renal system, and the young pumpkin fruit that helps us grow new healthy cells. All of this goes into next balance. And then in next detox, our second liquid supplement, this one is for cleansing the skin, the blood, the liver, and the gut. Well, in this supplement, we also use noni because noni is a very important part of what we do. But we add artichoke. Now, artichoke is excellent for cleansing the intestinal tract and the liver. We also use chlorella. Now, chlorella is one of those really important superfoods that exists. It is loaded with chlorophyll. Very good for you, right? As a matter of fact, chlorella is so nutritious that this is what the astronauts use when they go up into space. They actually get their nutrition from chlorella. We also use the turmeric in the detox, right? The fermented turmeric. We also use the purple carrot, but then we're also adding something very special called moringa leaf. Now, again, moringa is one of those things that a lot of people look for because moringa is actually known as the most nutritious plant that exists on the planet. And in particular, the leaves are very, very nutritious and they help reduce blood sugar. So excellent for diabetics. Also, the cranberry is good for detoxing, especially getting rid of the carcinogens, what causes cancer in the body. And we use a mix of berries to, again, regulate blood sugar and to repair skin damage. So you could see a lot of ingredients go into our 3-product system. There's 96 different ingredients in total. Again, it's such a complete nutritional program. So you're getting everything that you need. I like to call it health insurance because it ensures that you're getting, all the foods that you need. If you wanted to do this without the Go Love Life products, you would really have to eat plates and plates and plates of fruits and vegetables every single day. It would not be easy to do that. So this is a lot easier to do. Now, what can you expect in the first 2 to 3 weeks? A lot. It starts to make changes in your body rather quickly. So most people will notice that they're responding to stress much better in the first 2 to 3 weeks. It definitely improves your sleep. A lot of people are reporting that they sleep more profoundly. It supports the natural circadian rhythm. Now, what is that exactly, the circadian rhythm? Well, it's that internal clock that we have inside of us that lets us know when it's time to go to sleep and when it's time to wake up. For some people, it's out of control. I know for me it was. I used to go to bed at different hours every single night. I just, it was hard for me to feel sleepy. And now every single night, even though I'm still pretty much a night owl, I like to stay up late, but every night at the same time, I get sleepy. So I know, okay, it's time to go to bed. And I put everything aside and I go to bed because it's bedtime. So my circadian rhythm is finally working properly. Okay, again, the digestive system, that's something you'll notice not in 2, 3 weeks. That you'll notice that in 2, 3 days, how your digestive system improves dramatically. Your skin and your hair starts to look better. Your joint and muscle movement, your inflammation response improves. Again, that's my testimony. I'm so happy about that. Your focus and your concentration improves. You improve your energy, your stamina, and your recovery. And this is very important because even athletes will benefit. People that are very athletic and fit, they're going to benefit tremendously with our Go Love Life products. As a matter of fact, yesterday I signed up my personal trainer, the young gentleman who helps me out at the gym. I was telling him how my shoulder is better and I'm feeling stronger, and he was impressed, and he signed up yesterday. He's a new member of Go Love Life. So I'm going to be curious to see how he reacts to the products because, he's somebody that is working out almost every day. So I want to see how his recovery time improves with the Go Love Life products. Also, the way you respond to food and cravings improves. When you're getting such good nutrition, the body is not going to keep asking you for food. So you're not going to get those cravings. You're not going to get that hunger anxiety, because the body is going to be very well nourished, and you're not going to overeat anymore. Also, that feeling of feeling lighter, right, of your clothes fitting better, that's something that you're definitely going to start noticing in 2 to 3 weeks. A lot of people are saying that. So we see that this product line is really for everybody that has a gut. And I still have not met somebody who does not have a gut. Okay, we all have a gut. And so we all need these products. And because these products help everyone all over the world, well, of course, there's tremendous opportunity. And what better way to make money than by helping people really improve their lives, their quality of life? Now, the company makes it so simple to become a member. All you have to do is pay $25. That's how much it costs to be in business with us. Once you pay the membership fee, you can get our products now at the affiliate price. Now, you also get a personalized website that is like your own store that you can promote online, and people can come in and shop through your store. So when people come into your website, they can buy at full retail if they wish to. Okay, full retail costs $185 for the 3-pack. But if they sign up for the $25 and they become a member, then they only have to pay the affiliate price, $165. However, the best price is the subscription price. That is only $155. Most people do get on subscription. We really recommend that you get on subscription because not only are you going to save money, but this is an automatic shipment that happens once a month. And so you're not going to forget to order your product. I think one of the worst things that can happen is that you forget to order your product and you run out. Because when people run out of their Go Love Life products, they're not happy. It does so much good. So you want to make sure you're on subscription so that once a month the company automatically sends it to you, and this way you don't forget to place that order. Now, if you are looking at this information from the United States, I do want to mention that in the United States, there is a special promotion going on that if you buy 2 packs or more in one order, then you get free shipping. And that's good savings, because the pack usually costs about $16 to ship. So by buying 2, you're saving over $30. Okay, so that's something that everyone in the US should take advantage of. I try to buy 2 packs whenever I can. And this way I have one for me and one for a family member, one for a friend, or basically one to just sell when someone's interested in buying from me. I have it on hand. And even if you're not in the United States, well, it's always a good thing to have 2 packs, one for you and one on hand, so that when somebody says, oh, I'd like to try that, you could say, okay, I have one here. You could just pay me and I'll just give it to you, right? We have a saying that says you usually move product when you have it on hand. When you don't have it on hand, it's very hard to actually make the sale, right? So it's always a good practice to get 2 packs at a time. So let's talk about the compensation plan, because honestly, it's what really convinced me to join the company. I knew the product was going to be good, so I knew I was going to be a consumer for sure. But when I saw how good the compensation plan was, I said, oh no, I'm going to do this business, because it's in my 30 years of being a networker, of being in this industry, I honestly can tell you I have not seen a more fair, a more simple, and a more generous compensation plan in these 30 years. And that's what I love about Go Love Life. I love talking to people about the opportunity, because I know that they're going to make money with this compensation plan. I know that they're going to have a fair shot of moving up in rank and being successful. Now, our comp plan pays 55%, which is a lot compared to other comp plans. And there's no breakage. So whenever there's a sale going on somewhere in Go Love Life, the company will keep 45% of that sale, and they'll give back 55% to the members, right, to the field. And they don't keep not one penny more. Again, there's no breakage in this compensation plan. That means that they're not allowed to keep anything past the 45%. The 55% has to be completely exhausted, and nothing goes back to the company. Okay, and other companies, they do play around with that. You know, there is such a thing called breakage, where companies kind of cheat a little bit, and they get money back from the distributors, right? But we don't play that here. And it's also very simple to move up in rank. Now, there's only 5 different leadership ranks, which I love, because in other companies, just like 15, right? And you know, you look at the top rank and you look at it as so inaccessible. You wonder, when will you ever get to the top rank? Over here, there's only 5 ranks. And honestly, I believe that anyone that joins Go Love Life, it doesn't matter if you have experience or no experience in this industry, you can get to the very top position in Go Love Life. Some people are going to make it faster than others, but if you are working consistently, you will make it to the top performer, which is called elite performer. That is the top money-making position. But first, you start off with merchant. So let's talk about that. A member just means that you came in, you bought your pack. Now, 130 is the points that you get every time that you purchase a pack. So this is your monthly requirement. In order to qualify for commissions, you just have to buy at least 1 pack for yourself. And then to be a merchant, you buy your 1 pack, but you also bring in 3 other people to buy a pack. And within your entire group, you're moving 1,040, which comes out to 8 packs. Okay, so it's not that much, 8 packs. A lot of people are getting to merchant in their first month when they join Go Love Life. Okay, and then to be a builder, you keep growing. Now let me explain to you that you can bring in all the people you want, right? You can have 20, 100, you know, whatever you want to have directly sponsored by you. And every time that person that's directly sponsored by you starts to grow, and that starts to bring in their people, then you create a new leg. So you can have many legs, okay, unlimited legs in this comp plan. But your 3 biggest ones, your 3 biggest legs need to have at least 780, which is only 6 packs in each of them. And your total volume in the entire organization, all the legs put together, need to add up to 5,200, which comes out to 40 packs. So once you do that, you're a builder. Okay, and then to be a leader, the 3rd position, the 3rd rank, your 3 biggest legs have to add up to 3,250, which is 25 packs in each of them. And your total volume needs to come out to 200 packs, okay? Now, the fourth position, star performer, you would need to have at least 4 legs that are moving 50 packs in each of them. And to be an elite performer, you would need to have at least 5 legs that move 60 packs in each of them. Okay, so that's how you get to the top position. You help 5 people grow an organization of at least 60 packs each. So I like to say that it's good to begin with the end in mind, right? So when you first come into Go Love Life, you should really try to identify as fast as possible who are the 5 people that you want to help make money, so that you build those 5 legs, and then you're working towards the very top position of the company. And you want to get to these top positions, star performer and elite performer, because when people first qualify at these 2 top positions, just the month that they qualify, they're already making a minimum of $10,000 a month. Okay, my sponsor, Valencia Pomfil, in her first month as an elite performer, she made 10,000, but in her second month, she made 15,000. And she keeps growing every month. So the sky's the limit, but you know that you're going to be making at the very minimum 10,000 a month. Okay, and in just 3.5 months, we already have people that are in these top positions already. Okay, so that's how quickly you could do it. Not everyone's going to do it that quickly, but everyone's going to be able to get there sooner or later. Okay, now why do we pay out so much? Why do you, or I should say, why do we make so much money? Well, it's because of our payout on every level. It's very generous. On level 1, you make a full 15%, which is very high compared to other network marketing companies. Other companies will pay you on level 1 maybe 1%, 2%, maybe the most 5%. Well, we're paying here a full 15%. So every time that you personally sponsor somebody, you will make 15% of their purchase. And that comes out to approximately $20 per pack. Keep in mind, some people do buy 2 packs a month or 3 packs a month, okay? So you're making $20 on every pack that's being bought on your level 1. Now your customers, they're also on your level 1. So level 1 consists of personally sponsored affiliates and personally sponsored customers. However, customers do sometimes pay retail. And when they pay retail, then you're going to make up to $40 per pack, per person, per month. Okay, so it all adds up. The more you sponsor, the more the money starts adding up. Okay, so there's no reason why just by personally sponsoring people, you can make very good money in this company. There's no reason why you shouldn't be able to do that. Now, when they realize that they can do the same, then you're going to grow your level 2, because the people they sponsor will be on your level 2. And as long as you're a merchant, you'll always get 10%. 10% of every pack on level 2 comes out to about $13 per pack. Okay, so again, $20 to $40 per pack on level 1, $13 on every pack on level 2. You're also going to get paid on level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6. On these levels, 3, 4, 5, and 6, you can make as much as 5%. Okay, when you get to the bigger ranks. But you're going to want to be part of the top 3 ranks. Okay, you want to get to leader, star performer, and elite performer as soon as possible, because that's when you start getting global bonuses. This is when your income can increase by up to 70, 80%. No joke. This is what people are experiencing. They're experiencing a jump in their income the minute they get to leader by 70 or 80%. Okay, and that's because of these 2 bonuses. Now, I'm going to explain the way the leadership bonus works. When you're a leader, they give you they give you more money. They give you another percentage added onto your level 6. So as you can see here, level 6 pays 4% for leaders normally, but now they're going to add another 3. So now you're going to make 7%, a total of 7% on level 6. Star performers will be getting another 5% added to their level 6, so you'll make a total of 10% on level 6. And for elite performers, they're going to add 10% to the already 5% that's on level 6, so you'll make a total of 15% on level 6. So you can see that in our compensation plan, level 1 pays a lot of money, 15%, but also level 6 pays a lot of money. Why does level 6 pay so much money? Because when you grow your organization, statistically on level 6 is where you're going to have the most amount of people. So the company wants to pay you a bigger amount of money where you have the most people. So you make the most money, okay? And then finally, we have the dynamic compression bonus pool. And this is something that's very unique to our company. No other company is doing this. And it really is the most lucrative part of our compensation plan. Let me explain to you the way this works. You see how we pay down to 6 levels? Well, sometimes people look at our marketing plan and they say, well, what happens when I get people into level 7, level 8, level 9, level 10? What happens when my organization grows down to those deeper levels? Do I not get money for that? And the answer is yes, you still get money for that. Okay, that is what we consider dynamic compression. That volume in those deeper levels, right? And all of that volume from level 7 down below, it's collected. It's collected from you. It's collected from the members in Asia. It's collected from the members in Latin America. It's collected from the members in Europe. All of that deep volume that normally you wouldn't be able to qualify for is collected and is put into one big pool. And that pool has a lot of money in it every month. Okay, it could have millions of dollars. And that pool is shared every single month with the top 3 leaders, right? The people that are in the leader rank, the star performer rank, and the elite performer rank. So they take 16% of that pool every single month and they share it with all the leaders. They take 24% of that pool every month and they share it with all the star performers. They take 60%, the biggest part of that pool, and they share it with all the elite performers. And that's how people make an outrageous amount of income every single month because of these global bonus pools. So you can see our comp plan is very balanced. It pays a lot in the beginning. It pays more as you build and more as you achieve at those top levels. And then all you have to do is go love life. That's the 4th step. Now, we like to show a business model also, in addition to showing you the comp plan. We like to show you a business model that gets you to $5,000 a month very quickly. We call it U plus 2 in 2022. Okay, and this is the secret. This is how people are making money very fast. We encourage people to buy 2 packs at a time every month. This way you get free shipping, right? Or if you're in outside of the US, well, at least you have another pack to share with somebody else. And then you're going to find customers, at least 2 customers that buy at least 1 pack each every month. So between what you order and your customers order, you're moving 4 packs. Now, that's not too difficult to do, to be able to move 4 packs every month, right? Because obviously you're selling it to customers. So this is what can be very duplicatable. So what you're going to do is you're going to find 5 people that do want to make money, 5 associates or 5 members, and you show them how to do exactly the same thing. Now they're going to move 4 packs every month, and that means that you're going to get $364 every month. But then the people on this level 1, when they show their 5 members how to do the same, how to move 4 packs each, then every month you make over $1,300 a month. And when the people on level 2, they show their 5 members how to move 4 packs each every month, then you're going to make a total of $4,589 every month. And this does not include the bonuses, right? We're going to add bonus money on top of this. When you're moving this much volume, you definitely qualify for the leadership and the dynamic compression bonuses. So it definitely goes way over 5,000 a month. And we're only showing you what happens when we duplicate this model in 3 levels. But if we keep going, if we show you what happens in level 4 and level 5 and level 6, as we keep duplicating, the numbers get astronomical. As a matter of fact, the numbers don't even fit on the screen. So that's why we only show 3 levels. But my point is you can make as much money as you want to make and go love life. There is no limit. So if you see yourself making not 10,000 a month, but 20 or 30 or 40 or $50,000 a month, that's achievable as long as you just keep growing your business. Okay. And we're just getting started. Now, not only are people loving the money that they're making in Go Love Life, but it's also about the experiences. This company loves to give away trips. So we're going to be able to have a lot of great experiences with Go Love Life. And when you win a trip, it's all expenses paid to the most exotic locations, and they pay for 5-star hotels for you and a guest. So what you have to do is you want to be part of that elite club. Once you're part of the elite performer status, you're going to get invited every year to a new location. And this has already started, right? We're just getting started in our first year, and we already have trips to look forward to, right? Starting with our international convention, September 7th through the 9th. Everyone's invited to this event. As long as you're a part of Go Love Life, as long as you're at least an affiliate, you can go and be part of this great event. Now, we do know that if you get to the leader rank before the convention, they will pay for your hotel stay at the MGM Grand, where the convention will be. And if you're one of the first 25 to become a leader, then they actually will pay your airfare. So you'll get to go to Las Vegas completely for free. And if you're an elite member, you'll get 2 airline tickets, but you'll also be invited to Dubai in March of 2023. This is going to be the event for the elites in 2023. So if you become an elite member, this is what you have to look forward to. If you don't do it this year, but you do it next year, then there'll be another trip, I'm sure, in 2024. So, don't sweat it. At some point you will become an elite in this company. And then every year you'll get invited to these wonderful trips, and you won't have to pay anything for them because they'll be paid for by the company. It's really part of loving life. The last thing I wanted to show you before we finish today is this graph. All the network marketing companies will go through these 4 stages of growth or life. Now, we are right here at the very first stage, formulation. We just got started back in February. We are growing so fast. We're close to 45,000 members already in just 3.5 months. So that means that we're going to be going into concentration very quickly. And at some point, we're going to hit this critical point where we're going to start the momentum phase. Now, traditionally, momentum phases will last anywhere from 10 to 20 years for a company. And this is where the big international expansion occurs. This is where fortunes are made. This is where the millionaires are made. So we're going to be going through a momentum phase. And then at some point, we'll reach stability. And a lot of companies are in stability right now. Okay, some of the companies that have been around for many years, like Amway and Herbalife and Shaklee, right? They're in stability. Now, people come into those companies, they come into those companies every day still, right? Do they still make money? Yeah, they can still make money, but the big money, that was already made already. The people that made the fortunes, they got in when the company was starting its momentum phase, okay? So you have to keep that in mind, that we are very blessed. We are very blessed to be knowing the company in its very early stages, because we want to get in before everybody else. That's the key to making a fortune in this industry. 90% of the wealth to be made is at the formulation stage. So we encourage everybody to be part of our Go Love Life family, because we really are growing a fantastic family all over the world. And you'll get everything that you need, right? Like optimal health, can't ask for more than that, financial freedom, and plenty of adventures. So I hope that you enjoyed our presentation.